Place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
No use calling Ambrosia now. Come on. Faster!
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle!
Good! I'm just getting warmed up! Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Gilis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps forge my...
I wouldn't put it...
Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm Sava, Master Luba's soon-to-be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here he wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit. I don't suppose you have a...
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
I could give you... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. And that Lubor...
I'd be a fool.
So...
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be... We need information.
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil. There's the butcher, of course. They're bound to have an opinion or two about... All right. I'll talk to every cook I can find.
All right.
Let's hope that someone...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
The finest fabrics!
Fresh bread, warm from the...
Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what makes a good...
You a blacksmith or something?
something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a...
So a knife that stays sharp.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. On second thought, perhaps
That depends on the...
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the... I've no doubt that my woes stem, but I can't go and investigate for fear of... I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one.
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of these baths are all that keep my livelihood, my...
Ah! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
What is it?
Sorry.
Hunter
I have a question.
has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it.
Thank you.
All business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Silver platters! Plates and pot! Needed to a silken soft...
The most fragrant herbs.
My carpets have pride of place in...
You wish to talk? I'm honored. You and I... What? Alas. Still, ours is a blessing. At least, so. How very fitting. Of course, they're simply... Don't be a stranger.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for an...
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp.
All the cook said was that he needs too heavy, and they...
So we're no better off than when we... Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his... But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses... No. We must be...
No doubt you're right. I have to make a start soon.
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. Trouble is, it's either durable, meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's. I bet she'd know a thing.
Ready, go?
Well, this is no good. I was hoping...
Ready, go? Run like the wind. Straight home now. Any luck?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like they're just not that violent, featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as... But adamantite ore is unique to...
And it's beyond my skill.
Unique to it? Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that, but he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in...
Bloody hell! I don't suppose you know that...
It's hardly my speciality, but...
Looks like I've got some Clive. I hate to...
Limestone. Besides, I want to...
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at...
Right you are. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Well, this is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense.
What candle?
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang.
Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, they're soldiers. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make up...
Not by choice.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed. I fear there may be more trouble lying in... If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. I've lost one Cid already.
I don't plan on dying. No.
Well, so long.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
Good girl. By the flames. That explains the heat. Nice try.
Look at your training.
It's over. Out of the frying pan. Guess we're all ready. Come on! That's better. Guess we're all ready. Four! Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat.
I wasn't sure how much, but I hope this is...
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good.
You've passed your test.
And when I do, I'll...
My carpets have
Take
pride
a sniff,
of
good
place.
sir. Kneaded to a silken softness.
Plates and pots!
There he is. The man who's... I was hoping we'd be seeing. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be...
I'm glad to hear.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected.
You tell her... That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made... But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Right. It's high time I...
Hanging lanterns! Keep it up!
Are you looking for something in particular? An excellent choice. My thanks.
We should get going soon.
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Come on, girl, again.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know. Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Fuck! What are they start? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedicta. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Orcs. Did the Royalists bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. With me, Torgal. Taken over the entire mine. So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest. All right. Animals. You should never have left Ash. Farewell. Stay down. Stairs. This must be the way out. It's over. I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here? Oh, your fault! Nice try. That's better. Nice try. This should help. By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Torgal.
slow.